Hi, Brandon with Board Game Jungle here. I wanted to share a little bit about myself. When I was a kid, I really wanted to play Dungeons & Dragons, but I didn't know anyone who did play Dungeons & Dragons. I also didn't realize there were stores you could go to and that they would sell you everything you needed and that you might be able to meet people there and then you would become fast friends and then it'd be decades later and you've been playing the same campaign. What I did have was E.T. the board game that I played pretty much all by myself. I kept it in my closet, I would pull it out, set up the cool papercraft ship that they had that would go in the center of the board, and it was just me. My parents didn't even play that game with me. What we did play together was lots of Parcheesi and lots of Trivial Pursuit. Then in my early 20s, I got really into Magic the Gathering, and then I got my wife really into Magic the Gathering, and we had a small suitcase of cards, and we bought some of the novels of Magic the Gathering. And then later in college, we had a friend hand us Axis and Allies, the 1984 edition, and we loved it. A lot of why we love it is all of the pieces. Anything with lots and lots of pieces is a great game for us. And we played that a lot. And then later on, we had neighbors who had Settlers of Catan and The Great Dalmuti. And we really, really loved those games, but we didn't realize that there were more games like that out there. We were searching though. We found this cool dragon game. It was a card game called Dragons, I think. Came in a tin, and you were dragons fighting to collect jewels. There was also a pirate ship game where you had pirate ships that were in card stock that you punched out, and you'd assemble them, slot A, slot B kind of thing. And then we found out a few years ago that there are amazing games like Ticket to Ride, Castle Panic, Elder Sign, Zepocalypse, which is one of our family's favorites. And so I'm just not really sure why I'm sharing this with you other than to give you an idea of where I'm coming from. Now, as far as Board Game Jungle goes, I want to do interesting videos for you guys. I want to do entertaining videos for you guys. There are going to be game reviews, of course. But the thing that I want to do that's more important for me is to create a community where we can talk about the games that we like and talk about the games that we like maybe a little bit less. You know, talk about the amazing victories that we've had, the crushing defeats that were still fun. So that's my plan. Thanks for watching. I'm Brandon, and this is the Board Game Jungle.